Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. First and foremost, let me welcome our international media group for being here in Kuala Lumpur. I hope you enjoy the city as well as the weather, and don't forget to enjoy the food. I think today's objective of us being here is basically to discuss and also to give you more detail about the arrangement that we made for MIHAS 2017. This is basically from the perspective of the INSP, International Sourcing Program, organized by Matrade in conjunction with MIHAS 2017. For your information, the whole day, starting from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. today, we are going to organize this program. We are expecting about 172 companies, actually 72 foreign buyers, comprising of 263 representatives from foreign countries to come and join the program. We have about more than 500 Malaysian companies who have registered to be involved with this program. There will be more than 2,000 business meetings arranged between Malaysian companies and also with the foreign buyers. In addition to that, I think probably some of you are aware that we are also organizing later in the day a program whereby MIDA will give a talk on investment opportunities to our buyers. This is one of the new programs that we have incorporated into MIHAS, looking from the perspective of how can we encourage more halal investment from abroad into Malaysia. This is another sector that we are looking at. I think with regards to the participation, let me break down the countries. The top 10 participating countries are from China, then we have from India, Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, Korea, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Singapore and Egypt. These are the top main participating countries, not in the exhibition but for the business meeting. I think probably by now you are aware that there will be an exhibition part of MIHAS, and this is for the incoming buying mission or the INSP. Within ASEAN participating countries, we see that there are the biggest turnout come from actually from Thailand, and then we have from Vietnam, Philippines, Singapore. While from OIC countries, they are from Algeria. The main buyers come from Algeria, Egypt, Qatar, Indonesia, Turkey, and Bangladesh. These are within the OIC countries. I think these actually, if you look further breakdown with regards to the foreign buyers, we see that most of the Chinese buyers are here looking at, of course, the food and beverage, but more towards looking at products such as confectionery products, health drinks, as well as coffee, tea, and cocoa. These are the main items that they're looking at. While buyers from Japan are basically looking at poultry and meat products as well as toiletries. These are the main products that the Japanese are looking at. While from India, they are quite balanced in the sense that products of interest are basically in confectionaries, pharmaceutical, as well as other chemical products that may include palm oil and palm oil related products. So those are some of our major buyers' interests. For Thailand, we see that their main interests are basically looking at juices and cordials, as well as glycerin and snacks. Vietnamese buyers are basically looking at processed and meat products, spices and condiments. So those are the breakdown of our buyers. So we know exactly why are they here for, and we are trying to make the arrangement. Each company at least have 12 meetings filled up for them. So that's a very good news, because it means to say that we are giving so much exposure to the Malaysian companies rather than them traveling out there. We are bringing the buyers over here, and they have the advantage of bringing their product samples and all that. And even if they can convey or convince the buyers to visit their factory later, that could be an added advantage for them to convince the buyer. With regards to the sellers or the Malaysian companies that are participating, we see mainly this 80% of the sellers are basically from Selangor, Wilayah, Johor, Pulau Pinang, and Malacca. This comprise of 80% of our buyers. The rest of the cities or the rest of the states, somehow or other, the buyers, especially from Pahang, Sabah, Terengganu, Kelantan, we don't see much of the buyers or sellers coming from this side. Mainly, we can see also very interesting here that we have quite a number of companies from Sarawak coming here to participate in this in this buying and sellers meet sessions.
With regard to the program and how Malaysia Indonesia bilateral relation in terms of halal, we are working, together under a lot of platforms, under ASEAN platform, under bilateral and other platform, in looking at the development of halal. As you know, both countries have a very strong bilateral trade relation, and in the area of halal, I think there's a lot of opportunity where Malaysia and Indonesia can explore and further develop the halal industry. As pointed out by my colleague just now, there is more than just food products. There is halal services, halal services like halal logistics, halal finance, and there is even halal tourism, which you can see during the show tomorrow. And as far as MIHAS is concerned, by looking at the number of participation which is growing every year, this year alone, over 50 Indonesian companies who's going to participate in MIHAS this year, right? And they are using MIHAS as a platform, and the number of buyers as well for our ISPN program, which is a very important component of MIHAS itself. This is what unique about MIHAS, the ISP component and also the exhibition component. So in terms of participation, the Indonesian companies are using MIHAS to reach not only to the Malaysian market but regional and international market. So I think this is a very positive development.
I think the importance of MIHAS, I think, as what is called as a catalyst in development of Islamic, what you call as markets, is very important. There are a number of buyers that we bring in, and this year we are bringing almost 200 buyers. In addition to that, I think MIHAS is well known among the Muslim communities. My brother, for example, like from South Africa is here. We are bringing all this. I think that the awareness about the MIHAS is becoming very strong, and MIHAS is more like a catalyst that will spur the growth in the Islamic financial services and products as well as other economies. So I think this is very important, and some of these companies, for example, within ASEAN, we can see Philippines is leveraging now very strongly coming into MIHAS, participation of Philippine companies, and we can see Turkey companies also participation in MIHAS and all that. So that shows that the importance of MIHAS and leveraging on MIHAS to further penetrate into the other parts of the world.
Looking at MIHAS, we are looking at it as a two-pronged strategy, looking at it from the domestic industry development and the global industry development, halal industry development. So I think if we look at it from the global perspective, MIHAS over the last 14 years, has developed strength to strength from a domestic event, a consumer event, into an international event. So that if we look from that angle, we realize, or we should put it across, that the event is not just an event. It is, as my brother said just now, it's a catalyst for the development itself. of halal industry, whether you look at it from the regional, domestic, or internationally. So hopefully this contribute to further leveraging by the industry on tapping into the halal market. And this is true both for the Muslims and for the non-Muslim markets, for the Muslim and non-Muslim majority countries. Yeah. So thank you. I think, as pointed out just now, Thomson Reuters have forecast that the value of the market at 3.7 trillion and 3.7 trillion US dollar, and it's growing. And when you talk about the halal market, it is not reaching to the only or consumed by the Muslim or by to targeted to the Muslim market or Muslim country. Or Muslim dominant countries, but also to the non-Muslim dominant country. All right. So there is a lot of potential, and halal is not just about now. It represents not just about Sharia compliance. It's also represent food quality, right? Food safety. So it represents a lot of other aspects of the product. And this will spur confidence, will give confidence, and with confidence, of course, the consumer will have a better understanding or better choices in terms of choosing. Now, if you look at the Chinese market or the China market, I think the market is again is very robust and very expanding positively, and we are looking at perhaps increasing the number of trade with in terms of halal products with China. I have the figure, like for example, Malaysian halal export, the biggest, one of the biggest, or the biggest halal export destination for halal products is China, with the export in 2015 at 4.8 billion ringgit, which constitute 12.1% of Malaysian total export of halal products to the world.
I think just to add what my colleague have said, my brother said, don't forget the Muslims in China is bigger than the Muslim in some of the other part of the world. So that itself reflects the huge potential that the Chinese market can offer. One more thing is that when they talk about halal product is not only restricted to Muslims only. Because like what my brother have said, halal encompass security, health products and all that, so the cleanliness and all that. I think that encompasses the whole requirement of the consumer. They need a quality product, clean product, and it complies to GMP, HACCP requirement and all that. Those are the requirements that the consumers want. And I think halal product can actually be marketed to anybody. Because it's more than merely talking from the perspective of cleanliness. It has more than the cleanliness itself. So that's what I think we need to understand here. Because when we talk about halal, of course, when we talk about halal is the requirement of the Muslim community. But we shouldn't limit the halal only to Muslim. It can cover the non-Muslim as well. Thank you very much. Thank you again, first of all, to our local media for being here. Terima kasih banyak lah.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Shawal and this is my partner Masliana. We are from Singapore. Our company name is SM Engineers Private Limited. Our expertise is to identify products focusing more on the Muslim market and to innovate it, and we supply throughout the world. We are an e-commerce company, so we link up with DHL and others courier company to provide quality and premium products to the Muslim community. Our e-commerce website is muslimvalley.com. So we are here at the International Sourcing Program under Matrade, and we are sourcing for interesting and new innovative products. And we hope that we can identify more products and provide it to the Muslim community around the world. Products that we are looking for and actually we are selling now, we have supplement products, we have sajadah, we have Islamic books, we have Al-Quran, we have digital and electronic products with Islamic contents, and also gifts which is suitable for the Muslim community. So that is what we are focusing right now. Alhamdulillah, this is our first time participating this Matrade program, and it is well organized and we're impressed with the whole thing. And we do hope this will not be the first and the last, and inshallah next year we will be back.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of you, brother and sister in Islam. I am the president, I'm Humaid Ahmad, the president of the Federation of the Halal Entrepreneur of 5 southern border provinces in Thailand. We are here at the moment participating in the Halal Mihaj International Sourcing Program, which is going on here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Actually, our company is responsible for the outsourcing the Muslim halal product, which if you may see from here, these are the product which is under selected by halal product or halal certificate, which has been approved by the we call it SICOT, the Committees of Islamic Committees of Thailand, which is responsible for the halal product in Thailand. So we are outsourcing. So we are looking for those entrepreneur or outsourcing the product from different company, which has been approved by the government of Thailand under the SICOT, which is the halal responsible body in Thailand. Yes. So at the moment, our product is all over the places in Thailand, and as well as we are going to Dubai and some other countries in the Muslim world, inshallah, to penetrate the market in the Muslim market, because we believe that the consumer at the moment, the what you call is the fastest, the halal product is the fastest segment of the Muslim world today. So we have 106 millions for the last 2018. The projection of the halal product reached 1.6 million USD. Yes, I hope that you all can contact our address, our halal federation, Muslim Halal Federation. Once you are here in Thailand or whenever you are, if you can contact us and try to get in touch with us, inshallah. So وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. Inshallah, we have the concept that we can cooperate between our between the Muslim communities in the world, inshallah. I've been coming to this program even now and then. Yes, for the last 2-3 years ago. Yes, of course we have get a lot of more people. We have get more customer. We get to know more customer. We get to know more entrepreneur. We get to know more the producers, and we get to know a lot of the businessmen and those who are doing in the business of halal products. Whenever you are saying halal in Islam, al-halalu bayyinun wal-haramu bayyinun wa baynahuma umurun mutashabihat. Okay, so everything has been actually clear cut in Islam. So we are now not only involved in the halal food and consume product only, but because whenever you said halal and haram, it is very definite. Very what you call it is very definite, very precise, very precise. So haram, whenever you say haram, even if you are wearing the clothes with composed of the element which is not halal, so your clothes become haram. Your clothes is become forbidden to wear, to use. The similar thing. Okay, similar for the food and the other product. Even if you are using the toothbrush, and it has been made from the element which has been made from the swine skin or swine skin, so you cannot consider it as halal. It became haram. Yeah. So halal and haram, we are composes all everything, not only the food and drink.
Hi, I'm from Malaysia, from the northern state of Penang. We are manufacturers and packers for cosmetics and personal care. So we have been coming to ISPN for the last 6 years, and we have met a lot of our potential buyers and existing buyers from here. It's a wonderful opportunity to meet new buyers, and this is the best place for us to get to know the new buyers. And in the last 6 years, we have had about 3 potential buyers who have already started business with us. I think I have to thank Matrade, who has been organizing this quite efficiently and in a very good way. And Matrade has helped our company a lot in getting us introduced to foreign buyers. And we are actually an OEM packer. We pack for private labels. We don't pack our own brand. We pack for America, for US, for Japan, for the Middle East, and for other Asian countries, yeah, apart from the Middle East. So our specialty is to pack your brand. We are exclusive packers of your own brand. If there's a supermarket in your country, then we can even pack their house brand, right? So we pack some of the famous multinational brands, yeah? And our products include shampoo, body gel, body bath, hair care, skin care, and all kinds of cosmetics, right? So this is the way we meet our buyers, and I think we meet a lot of potentials here. Thank you.